Hello guys, I'm here with another Lost Light video. This one is going to be a news video about what's going on in the game. So if you guys are following either the Discord or the Facebook page, you will know that the data wipe got delayed until January 26th, so another 2 days. That's going to be on in the Wednesday. Uh, it's going to get delayed after the data wipe. We're going to have a bunch of new features that are coming to the game, and some of the old features are going to get updated. So we're going to get some new ranked missions and a new NPC, Avril, who's this white-haired girl with this black clothes. We're going to get these quests over here. Um, Let me see if I can zoom it even for you guys some more. We are going to get these new kind of coin-looking things over here with the D on them, and those coins will be used for this new ranked shop over here. Here you can see you can get a Saturn Bach with these D coins. This one costs 25,800. You could also buy some of the highest tier ammo in the game. You can get one of the large arms boxes, or other types of ammos, or you can also get some avatars and avatar frames, just to show off your prestige a bit. They will be rank locked, so you can see here this one unlocks at Cobra 1, this one unlocks at Lone Wolf 1. They're going to be upgrading or updating the ranked cards over here. So like you can see these ones, they have a mouse, hare, gazelle, cobra, falcon, lone wolf, panther, lion, and a dragon. So here you can see we have a hare. They are going to change one of them to look like a wasp or a bee or some kind of flying insect. Looks like they're keeping the hawk or falcon and a panther as well. They're probably still going to have one of like the legendary ones like dragons or some other mythical creature as well. They are changing the prepare match button for dynamic entries for ranked modes, and they're just gonna change up the ranked mode interface. So they're just gonna change what this looks like. Nothing too big there. And then we are gonna get a new map called Raymond Camp. It looks sort of like the underground area of the Arc Company, sort of, with the hospital beds and stuff. So I'm not even sure if that's actually a new map, but they do say they're adding a new map. So, right, scroll out of there. Um, so yeah, those are all the features that are coming out on January 26th after the data wipe. We are going to get some new stuff as well in our base. So we are going to see some new stuff. There was a trailer. I can't find the video again though, but I do remember seeing it. So we got 3 truths and 1 lie out of that trailer. So they were showing outfits which we already have right here, but it says that feature is still unavailable. We're gonna get a dismantling bench maybe, which lets us take out some components. Right here they have a handheld device, and it looks like they're dismantling it for, I don't know what that is. Those are looks like some new components. We're gonna have a safety system. I don't know what that is. I don't know why we need a safety system. It looks like some bars from our subway. Looks like we're gonna clean up our little subway system a bit more, and we're going to put a gate on our area. So I'm wondering if we're gonna have our bases like this here rated, um, which I hope that's actually not a thing. That's probably one of the worst things that I hate about some games, is that your actual overall base can get raided and like all of this stuff can get stolen. I hope that doesn't become a thing. I'm totally fine with whatever you find new that gets lost, or whatever that you decide to bring out that gets lost, because that's your decision to bring those stuff and risk, not somebody just come in and steal whatever you saved. So I hope that's not actually a thing. Um, and then we're also going to have these weapon rack, which to me is not a whole big deal. I saw that in the trailer. I don't know if that's going to be true, but there's not really a need for it. We have the weapon cases already, so I don't see a reason to um, have your guns up on a weapon rack like that. Um, I am curious to see what the safety system is, because they didn't really show anything about it. So I think that one might be the lie. And these other 3 things, the outfit, dismantling bench, and a weapon rack, are probably going to be the truths. Um, yeah. The other thing we're going to get in the after the data wipe is our base. the layout of our base is going to change quite significantly. So all this stuff here is going to shift somewhere else. We're going to get like tables around in the middle. We're going to get like longer hallways. So we're going to get a bigger base to explore. Hopefully that also adds more features as well. And hopefully they expand the food station and maybe the air purifier, because the air purifier doesn't really do anything right now. Although I don't really like the idea of losing health just sitting around in your lobby waiting. So hopefully maybe they just scrap the air purifier idea altogether, because it doesn't really do much to the game. It doesn't even really set up much environment for like saying that the world is polluted or anything like that, really. There's not much need for it. The food station's really nice, adds function to the game. Hopefully they expand on this. Gives you double the amount of nutrition, although it does come at the cost of you not getting to upgrade your passive skill by eating food and the nutrition thing, which is really nice because you'll eventually just stop needing food altogether. Your dehydration and hunger will no longer trigger, which is good. The other thing is that I still see some comments that you guys don't know how to get the shelter box, which is how to save some of the items before the data wipe. So before the data wipe, make sure you guys are doing the Judas quest. You have to be at least level 10 to do them. And then make sure all of the items that they're not broken once you have them. So you can't buy the items from the store, you can't buy it from Heidi's store or the black market. If they're turning quests, you have to get them from going out and looting and then bringing them back. You cannot bring them back by dying and using your secure case to get those items back. You have to successfully extract with them. So that's how you get items that you can turn in for quests or exchange things. But the item that they're asking for is a signal jammer, which actually I think you can craft the signal jammer through here. Yeah, you can craft one with 2 of these TF debit cards and 2 chargers. So you could just buy those items from the black market or scavenge them, put them in your secure case. Even if you die with them, you can still craft them, and it'll turn into a functional signal jammer that you can turn in for a quest. And that'll work for Judas's memory. So you still need to complete all the 4 quests. You have to drop off the broken knife, you have to turn in the signal jammer, you have to kill a bunch of marauders, and you also have to donate at least 6 of the memory shards. Once you do at least 1 of each of those quests, you will unlock the shelter box. Make sure you go over here. This is where you unlock it. You have to go through the crime and punishment area where this little home projector thing is. You go in there, you have to complete all these images, and you just claim the prizes from these images. There's 6 of them. This holster is worth 800,000. Then you can also get some guns, and then you also get the small weapons case. And then once you go from there, you go into your mailbox, and you want to go to this bottom left one, and you can see Judas's gifts. Here's where you'll get the shelter box. So make sure you go in that tab. It's not going to be in your normal messages that you usually see, which might be the reason why some of you guys are not knowing where it is. It's in this other tab over here at the bottom left. So that's where you get the shelter box. Also, I just want to note that some of you guys are trying to save up your tier 5 armor and your guns. Just note that the strongest thing about guns is actually the bullets, not the gun itself. Because you could be running a max kitted out gun with all the bells and whistles, the scopes, the handrails, the laser pointers and flashlights, but it's not going to do much if you're running around with some of the weakest ammo in the game. Like, let's say you're using an AK-74M and you're running around with like PRS ammo or VMAX ammo. You're only going to be punching through tier 1 armor anyways, and you're still going to be doing the same 60 damage. So the only thing that the gun mainly does is just it acts as a delivery surface, controls your recoil for you and all that stuff. You could do just as well with a starter like AK-74UN AKS 74 UN, and then work your way up and use PP ammo, and you would do a lot better with that gun than trying to bring in your best gun, which by the way is only like worth 200k, 300k max, and you could eventually unlock all of those attachments pretty decently, and you would also just get them from missions too. Like if you actually do the missions, they give you fully kitted guns anyway, so I really don't recommend you guys saving those guns that are like this gun already has an effective range of 200, which is the same as AKM or M4A1 or RPK-16 or whatever. So all the guns are almost the same in terms of horizontal stability, vertical stability, and ergonomics and stuff like that. You don't need to save them. Don't worry about that. Guns are a dime a dozen. If anything, if you're going to save some stuff, the shelter box, you do want to save the 2 holsters if you're just going to sell them off, or if you're just going to keep them as, trophy items that are, show that you successfully did the shelter box before the data wipe event. That's cool too. But if you only care about functionality and you want to sell these off, that's 1.6 mil guaranteed. You're not incurring any taxes from the black market. That you're gonna go sell any items. Like if you're planning on bringing crypto coins or graphics cards or any other item that you're going to sell, you don't have to wait for the time for the item to sell. You're not waiting, and you're not gonna lose any money in the fees over here. You're not gonna lose any fee money in case the item doesn't sell. So like you don't have to worry about losing money from fees. You don't have to pay a fee up front to put the item up for auction, and you just get the money right away. And 1.6 mil is good enough, especially for the first few levels at least, to make sure you can buy, like even if you had a hard time struggling getting stuff, you can just buy the items you need to level up your exchange, your storage up like the first probably like 5-6 levels, as well as Heidi's store and the exchange. You could already be back up on your feet with 1.6 mil pretty easily in the game. Getting to a decent spot, and then you could use your graphics cards and stuff. You could use your graphics cards to make key rings. That'll save you a lot of money. Gold diamond rings are also super easy to get. They're worth only a couple $100,000 at most, whereas a key ring normally would run you normally a key ring would run you 3 mil, 4 mil. And also the card cases as well. You can use your graphics card to create those, and those are worth 4 mil. So those are a lot better uses for your shelter box than just guns. Tier 6 armor will be an okay investment going into the Fulton shelter box, because all the players restarting at level 1 won't have any good armor to pierce through it. They won't have any of that tier 6 armor piercing rounds, like the M99-5 ammo. So no one's really gonna pierce your armor by shooting at your chest and your head. Just be careful though, and make sure to buy painkillers, because people can still shoot your legs and do pretty much full damage. You also want to be taking care and covering your legs with any obstacles you can. People with the low tier armor like VMAX and PSR rounds or JHP rounds, they're not going to be able to break your armor very easily, and even if they're shooting your legs, they're not going to be doing that much damage. They're only doing 50 damage with the JHP ammo, and the durability of your armor that they're going to be breaking is only 5 damage, and same with the VMAX armor. They're not going to be doing that much damage to your armor with that, but they will be doing 60 damage to your legs if they're shooting your legs and you don't have any painkillers. You gotta be careful of those people with REP rounds though, especially when you don't have any painkillers. They're doing 72 damage to your legs, as well as having a 30% extra leg fracture chance increase, which is pretty devastating. And other ammos that you have to watch out for, even at the low or semi-low to mid-tier, is the AP 6.3 ammo. This coming out of submachine guns, you're going to be losing a lot of armor durability very quickly. Does 15.39 or 15.4, armor durability. That means your helmet, your tier 6 helmet's going to be destroyed in like 3-4 shots. So you really got to be careful for that. 10 rounds to the chest, your armor's gone. So you got to be careful for those AP rounds, as well as shotguns. Now these ones are super common because pretty much all the bots have shotguns in the Bat Factory, and some of them do carry AP 20 slug rounds. So players can get this even if they haven't leveled up. They can still get this and easily tear you up. They can blast off your legs really easy with these AP 20 rounds, and it does punch through your armor and damage it really hard. Even if it doesn't go straight through, it's gonna be 3 rounds to your chest. Your body armor's gone. 3 rounds, 1 round to your head. Your helmet's gone. So they just shoot you twice in the face. You're done. So again, tier 6 armor is okay, but it's not, it's not the best thing that's gonna save you. Just playing normally around, getting tier 3 armor, tier 4 armor is okay. You can get that pretty easily at like rank 10, level 15. You can get that. You can get free armor and free guns out of here. So, I still think the best things to put in the Fulton Shelter box are usable items that you can just sell for money or use it for upgrades specifically. So that's my tips for that. Also, after the data wipe, the devs are going to host a streaming contest, which I am competing in, which we will be racing to do 30 successful extracts and getting over 500 kills. There will be giveaway packs, so make sure you guys stop by and you might be a lucky winner. I'll be streaming on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/JamesErlong. I'll be streaming on January 27th, 5:15 to 8:30 UTC, which is for you guys in America that's going to be January 26th at 9:15 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll see you guys after the data wipe. That's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button for the algorithm so more people can find this video and help out with the event. And subscribe so you can keep up with the best Lost Light tips and news. Thank you all again so much. Stay hot like a dragon. Peace.